Have you now understood the topic? It's slightly difficult.
Sir,
But
sir, can you? I was saying that kindly just explain the topic because I'm not able to just understand that.
okay. Has anyone understood the topic? Read it carefully and just see, convey whatever you have understood of the topic.
Sir, can I try?
Yes, very good.
Sir, like if I take an example of a poet, like if a poet thinks about if a poet thinks about nature and he thoughts about the nature and he writes his thought on nature.
No. The topic is I am someone else's. Yeah, this is a poetic thought because it is using a lovely metaphor that I am not a very powerful being. I should not be egoistic. I am someone else's thought. It's saying, for example, God's thought. God is thinking me. I'm only his thought. Because I have a very short life. Not everything is in my hand. I am like God's thought. There is a lovely song. Have you heard this song? संसार में हर शय का बस इतना फसाना है, एक धुंध से
Yes,
आना
sir.
है, एक धुंध में
Yes, sir.
जाना है
Yes,
ना?
sir.
It's the same kind of
There was a
thinking.
song in my assembly. This was my song in my assembly.
Okay, this is from a movie called Dhund. Dhund means mist. धुंध को इंग्लिश में क्या बोलते हैं? Mist, M-I-S-T. Okay, धुंध,
Sir,
you
the
all
storm,
understand?
that a sandstorm or that fog something.
Sorry, what did you say?
So I am saying that mist means that a cloud of smokes and fog and the dust together.
No, not smoke or dust. Mist means water vapor when it becomes thick due to cold temperature. That is called
Sir, fog.
mist.
Sir, fog
Fog
also.
also. You can say fog also. Now, so the song, from the song, you must have understood what is the song saying?
Yes,
संसार
sir.
में
Sir,
हर शय का बस इतना फसाना है, एक धुंध से आना है, एक धुंध में जाना है.
Yes, sir. This means that the people have to come from a way and they have to just go back from the same way.
Okay.
Like
But
if the person just born, so after a few after the age of his death, then he will go back to the God and he has come from the God.
Don't say the God, just say God. But in addition, you can say mist suggests, mist is a metaphor here, mist suggests something through which we can't see properly. So the song is saying that we don't really know from where we are coming and from where we will go and to where we will go. Okay, this is the suggestion of the song. So the similar thought is there in the topic today, that we are like someone else's thought and someone else is writing us. हम लोग we are like puppets. Our script, we live the life through a script which is written by someone else. We think that we will do this, we will do that, okay? But the script of our life, script, you understand?
Yes, sir. The written part of the speech
The
that we have
dialogue,
to speak.
the
Yes.
dialogues we speak, uh, the way we respond in life. When it is written down for for theater, it is called script. Different characters have their own script. The script writer is at the back of the stage, and according to the script, the different characters perform on stage. Similarly, we are performing in this world, but our script has been written by someone else. Maybe, okay, maybe not, but surely we can't say that we have full control on our life. This is the meaning of the topic. And there are two reasons now why we can't control our life to a very large extent. One reason is chance. Lots of things will happen by chance. I may think that I am going to become a pilot or a army officer, etc. But tomorrow there may be an accident. I may lose my eyesight. Then I won't be able to even join the army. It can happen. So lots of things happen by chance. Similarly, good things also happen by chance. I may be thinking that I will just become a peon in an office because I am not very educated. But by chance, I may find a person who leaves all his wealth or business to me. So these chance occurrences, these are called occurrences, chance happenings. They are called occurrences. They do happen in life. So we don't have full control on our life, and everything doesn't happen according to our expectation. This is the topic. Okay? And there are two reasons
Okay, sir.
why things happen beyond our control. One is chance happenings in life, and second is that we do everything through our brain, but our brain's very small part of our brain is controlled by us. There is a 90% subconscious which is not in our control. Only 10% of the thinking or the brain power is in our control. I'll give you an example. Some people feel very nervous unnecessarily. They want to control this nervousness, but they are not able to control because the large part of the brain, especially our emotions, some people feel very angry similarly. They want to control their anger, but they cannot because of the subconscious. Some people have some bad habits. They want to control them, but they're not able to because subconscious has a hold on our uh, behavior. Okay, is the topic clear now? You have
Yes,
to
sir.
speak on this, that subconscious has controls our life to some extent. You have to give examples how it controls and what can be the way out. Since our subconscious is not in our control, how can we improve our lives? Okay, I hope it is clear now. And you can also try to suggest something
Yes,
on,
sir.
or I'll tell you at the end. How does the subconscious control us?
Yes,
This
sir.
is
Sir, can I
this
start?
only psychology students know. I'll also tell you how does the subconscious control us so mysteriously. Okay, Khushi, now you start.
Yes, sir. As we all know, sorry, namaskar everyone. My name is Kushi, and today I will speak on this topic and share my experience. As we all know, our brain used to control our body, but not the chance that are happening with us. Like if we are walking and you found at 100 rupees, and you just put it into your pocket, and by chance you don't know that your pocket has a hole and the note dropped out. And when you went to a shop to buy something, and then you notice that there's no note there, so you will be like, there is like my bad luck is with me today. And today like mera din kharab hai, and so you start just thinking about that single thing, that telling everyone about that, and start spending negative energy to around you, and then again something happened same, so you will again just say this thing that today is not my luck, and today is not my day, and so if, and that in news also, as they used to just tell you what kind of day as Aquarius, and so as if there is a bhavishwani, something like that Aquarius people have, if they have seen something pink, so their day will be great or so, but it's not in the hand, it's not just they speak like hoga ya nahi, they just used to think and used to just make a calculation than they used to tell, but it's only the control of the god, and so if there's like if you see something pink in that day, and you will be like that that the bhavishwani is right, and so I have seen the pink color, and my today my day will be right, and then you start spending the positive energy, and your day become nice, and the problem that were coming in your ways come just go away, and you just make the, if you saw something like, so you'll be like your day is not good today, so it's only on the behavior that used to show. If you have to make your worst as a good friend, so you may use to more practice, as if there is a math exam and you score less in maths, so you will be like maths is not good subject and I will not study it, so, and you just not focus on this subject, so next time maybe more lesson marks you will score. So if you just do more and more practice on this subject, then maths will be your friend, and you will score very good marks on that, so you will be more happier. So I guess there's only the positive energy and negative energy that used to control us. Thank you.
Good, Khushi. It was a very difficult topic,
Thank
and
you, sir.
you spoke first. That is very good. And also because you did not get the message topic in the morning, you spoke almost extempore. That is spontaneously. So that is very good.
Thank you, sir.
But you use the word bhavishyavani. What is it called in English?
Sir, I don't know
Forecast.
what.
Forecast.
Forecast. Okay, sir. Yeah. Okay,
Forecast.
sir.
Then you said bad luck is with me today. Bad luck is following me today.
Okay, sir.
With हेलो हाँ जी जी
हाँ जी मैंने सवेरे सवेरे दाते हो साथ नहीं जा रात ਨੂੰ दास हो तो बढ़िया 3 बुक हो गई और 3-4 बुक हो गई हैं।
हाँ नहीं वो 700 लेंगे ना तो आप भेज दीजिएगा 8 बजे
नहीं मेरी 800 से घट नहीं होएगा ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਮੈਂ ਦਾਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਆ ਗੱਡੀਆਂ 4 ਦਾ ਬੁੱਕ ਹੋ ਗਈਆਂ ਗੱਡੀਆਂ ਨਿਕਲ ਜਾਣੀਆਂ ਗੱਡੀਆਂ ਕਿ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਵੀ ਭੈਣ ਜੀ ਨਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਦਿਨ ਦਾ ਵੈਸੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਕਦਮਾਣਾ ਪਾਇਆ ਵਾ
अच्छा ठीक है कोई मैं फिर वो सेल्फ
किलो ਦਾ ਗੈਸ ਮਹਿੰਗੀ ਹੋ गई
हाँ नहीं कोई नहीं मैं सेल्फ ड्राइव कर लूंगा वो पास ही जाना है
ठीक है ठीक
sorry and you also said Khushi spending negative energy this is wrong usage you don't spend negative energy you suffer from negative energy okay now who will speak next yes Pavya go ahead very good
Namaskar, sir, and my dear friends. I am Bhavya. Today I want to speak on this topic. I think that our story is written by God, what will be happening in our life. So first I want to thank you, God, what it have given me. So I will be I will be thankful to and I will be thankful to him or her. And after that, I want to say that there is nothing like that. We should be getting chance. If we will be not getting chance in a thing, God has made something new and more interesting and a big opportunity than that. So I think that there is nothing like this, and everything is not on the chance. It can be on us also. Like if we will be thinking that we can't do this, we can't do that, we can't do that, we can't do this. So we can never do that, because if we have already thought that we can't do that thing. So I think that everything is on negative and positive energy. We should be positive, and if we have done something, if there is something bad to us, we should not think that bad luck is following us or there is something bad, and we should not believe on other people also who say that there will be your bad luck following you, good luck will be following you. So we should focus on our mind, and we should be positive, and we should stay healthy. Thank you.
So good, Bhavya. I could not track all your speech, uh, but it's very good
Thank you, sir.
that you could also think of the topic. I think you were talking mainly about God and thanking God. No?
Yes.
So do you think that if God is written the full script of your life, then you don't have to work hard, you will get what He has decided?
Not no, sir, because we have to do hard work. Nothing, we cannot get this, so we can't get nothing if there will be no hard work. If there will be no hard work, we can't get anything.
Yes, very good. So I don't
Sir,
know.
I want to say something. Uh,
Wait, Kushi.
okay,
Uh,
sir.
I don't have full faith in God. I am agnostic. I think God can be there. God may not be there, but we must be good. That is the main religion we should follow. We should be kind to everybody, and we should work hard. So, but
Sir,
you,
may
it's
I
nice.
add something?
Sorry.
Sir, I want to say something.
Okay.
Sir, I also don't believe that much in God. I believe 50-50. But my mother is a religious woman. She believes 100% in God. She do pujas and havans and many other things.
And Rita Pam also believes in God. I think ladies believe in God more strongly, and but
Yeah.
we are very sure that if God is there, He will be surely kind to anyone who is nice and kind in life. Okay, so we don't have to do too much puja. We shall be very well behaved, hardworking, and kind to everyone. Okay. Yes, Kushi, you wanted to say something?
So I want to say that we don't get a food without cooking. So I guess same goes with the hard work. If we just want to make a food, so God will not just God can just provide us the material that we can make the food. So like if the book it's a material, but the exam that God will not write the exam, we all have to write the exam, but the God have provided us the books that may help us for the exam.
Yes. Your point is very good. Although your example is not good, we can get food without cooking. We don't have to cook everything. Don't you think so?
Yeah, like leaves, chips,
और
and so.
animals तो cook करते ही नहीं है.
Yeah,
but to eat we have
Yeah.
to use our mouth and tongue and chew.
We'll have to make some effort. You can say we have to make some effort even to get food. So, but yes, there can be other examples that God has given some broad conditions. We will have to make our own effort, and in any case, in our next birth, which probably is there, our present karma will decide what kind of life we will get. Isn't it? So,
Yes, sir.
and even if we had, the very first session we had was on why we should be good. In that, I had explained, even if God is not there, we should be good, because there is a very beautiful feeling that comes from being good. Those who are
So the positive energy that used to produce that while we help others.
Yes, positive energy, and also a very beautiful feeling, which the mischievous types or the cruel people can't even understand. They are unlucky.
Sir, I want to say something.
Yes.
Sir, in my class, my mom is teaching us a poem. Its name is Sympathy, a pocket full of sympathy. In that, it tells us that we should be we should be sympathetic to others and be speaking kind words to others. If he or her has get hurt, it's the cheapest plaster. It costs nothing, so we should be sympathetic to others, and more we be sympathetic to others, more we leave behind. It means that if we will be sympathetic to others, so the other person will also be sympathetic to other person.
Oh, good point. But Bhavya, you were mispronouncing sympathetic. Say sympathetic. What is the adjective of sympathy? Sympathetic, not sympathic. Okay. And better word than sympathetic is empathetic. Empathetic. The difference between sympathetic and empathetic is that when we are sympathetic to somebody, we actually are treating that person as slightly lower than us. हम उस पर दया करते हैं तो sympathetic होता है. और when we don't look down, when we don't show pity but kindness, pity जब हम करते हैं तो दूसरे को थोड़ा नीचा समझते हैं ना, तो हम pity करते हैं, PITY. And जब हम kindness show करते हैं, that is empathetic. Empathetic means you are treating that.
Also, become grateful to others.
No, not grateful. You are showing kindness to someone, then you are not being great, but you are being empathetic. Okay? Instead of SY, just write E. Rest is the same.
Okay, sir.
Empathetic, sympathetic. Okay? Empathetic is a better word.
Okay.
Now, Lovely, would you like to speak?
Yes, sir.
Yes, speak louder. and switch on your video.
Am I visible, sir?
Yes, but your voice is very dim.
Now is it audible?
Yes.
Our life is like a book with our life is like a book. Whatever happens with us, someone has already planned and written it for us. Some things some things happen negative and some things happen positive, but whatever happens, it happens for our subconscious mind makes us think about few superstitious things like good luck, bad luck, and like good luck, bad luck, a person and judging a person without knowing them. Few people feel like this pen is lucky for me, this pen is lucky for me, so I should use it for writing my exam, I'll get good marks in exam. And sometimes they ask the ask the sometimes they ask the pundits, the archaeologists, that which things should I do to make my life more good and to spread positivity around myself, and or to always stay happy, so and to stay successful. Some, like for example, some people say that the archaeologists suggest them many things, that you put the uh, Ganesh Ji's statue in your house, in the temple, you'll get a lot of money. So these are some superstitious things which our subconscious minds makes us think. And there's one more example, the which I've also heard, that you should use a blue pen writing for your you should use a blue pen for writing for your exam, because it is lucky and it can make you successful. So there are many superstitious things which people think, and the subconscious mind makes people think about these things. And in poetic language, if I talk about, a poet thinks about someone and writes its story. Whatever the poet thinks about the person, he writes the story as it is. Like if he'll take some positives, he'll write something adventurous, interesting, or he'll add something negative also, but then he'll make it more interesting also. And God is just a mode to make a person better. The person has to work hard to make it better, to make their life better.
You are finished. You should announce that you are finished. You can just say thank you in the end, or thanks for listening. Okay, so that conveys that you have finished. You have finished, Lovely? We can't hear you, Lovely.
Maybe she is having some network issue.
Yes. Okay, she used one phrase, life more good, makes life more good. Obviously, you have to say life makes life better. More good is a completely wrong usage. Okay. Now, I think everyone has spoken. Rita, would you like to say something on the topic?
Devesh, topic you said about subconscious mind and conscious mind.
Yes, yes.
Is it the
The
topic?
role of the subconscious is strong in
Major.
our life. Yeah.
Wrong in your life.
Strong.
Strong, yeah. What I had read in psychology was that only conscious mind is only the tip of the iceberg. That is the
Yes.
conscious, and rest is unconscious and conscious. And major part is like major 80%, I don't know the ratio, that is subconscious, which works.
Yes.
And
Yes.
what is conscious is only 2% of it. And regarding what you people were talking about, like we should keep doing our responsibilities and being kind and all. So I just remembered one story uh, I had heard in Guru class. So there was, like, for responsibility, there was a grumbling man, always grumbling for some reason or the other, and he used to pray to God that you don't take care of me. So God always says, I'm with everybody. I'm with you also. So there was a lame, सियार को क्या बोलते हैं देवेश इंग्लिश में सियार. There was a fox or what? Fox. Fox तो लोमड़ी होती.
No, fox is lomdi.
चलो anyway.
Yeah, hyena. Siar is hyena.
Hyena. So there was hyena and. So once what happened, he was always grumbling and complaining. He slept one day, and in a dream he had dreamt of a hyena.
Peter, you could explain to them what is grumbling. Just ask if they know the meaning of grumbling.
Acha, grumbling. Khushi, Bhavve, and Lovely, do you know the meaning of grumbling?
May I just guess?
हाँ बेटा.
For begging or something, or
हाँ, always शिकायत करते रहना हमेशा ना, मतलब
Yes,
always never being satisfied, कुछ ना कुछ पे अपनी वो करते रहना.
बड़बड़ाते रहना, जो बड़बड़ाता रहता है उसको बोलते हैं grumbling.
अब I proceed with the story. उसने ना फिर एक दिन उसको सपना आया. He dreamt one day, one night he dreamt that there was a lion and a hyena, and hyena was hungry, and this lion had उसने कोई शिकार किया lion ने, and leftovers he left for the hyena. So the hungry hyena had that leftover. Morning he got up, he again started complaining to God that you take care of that hyena also, that that's wild animal also, but you don't take care of we human beings. So what God said is very important. God said, I have made you a man. मैंने तुझे शेर बनाया है, मैंने तुझे सियार नहीं बनाया. I have not made you सियार, not hyena. तुम्हें मैंने शेर बना के भेजा है. So you have to do your work on your own and help others also. And we human beings always keep complaining कि आप तो सबका ध्यान रखते हो. तो what you were talking about, I remember the story that हमें अपनी जिम्मेवारी और अपने काम करते रहना है. हमें भगवान ने human being बनाया है, the most intelligent of all species and all, जिसको brain भी है, animals की तरह हमें नहीं बनाया. तो मतलब I wanted to convey that responsibility हमें अपनी करते जाना है जीवन में. भगवान ने भी उसको यही बोला कि मैंने तुम्हें शेर बना के भेजा है, not hyena. Khushi, you got my point, what I wanted to convey?
Yes, ma'am.
It's a simple story, though I just clicked my mind, so I wanted to share.
Very nice and story full of lesson.
So I want to say something.
Yes, Khushi.
So I was watching a video, and in that video I saw that the person was on the roadside begging for something. He saw a cycle. He just said the God. He just prayed that if I get the cycle, so I can just travel one place to another. And then the cycle man just walk away from that, and that cycle man saw some scooty, and he just said the goal that if I get that scooty, so my speed become more faster than this. And the scooty man move away, and he saw a bike, so he said that if I got this bike, so how richer I was, like, and my speed become more and more. And then the biker man again move on, and he saw a car, and he just set the goal, if I got this car, so how rich I was, and how the personality in the society was like very higher position. And the carman move on, and he saw then he just set the goal, if I got everything, so I will be the most richer man of the earth. So the god said that these animal does not need anything except food, but the humans only need something more and more. They are greedy, and they only want to make their benefit, not to others.
Nice.
Thank
But
you.
Khushi, again, you were using the God.
Oh yeah, the we should not use the. We should
Because
say
God is
God.
only one. So the when we use when out of many
Sir, I
we
want
are
to say
referring to any
something, Bhavya.
particular, then we say the. Yes, Bhavya?
Sir, I want to say that when I was in third class, I read a chapter in Hindi. Name was Bhikhari or Cycle Wala. In that story, there was a beggar who don't have one leg. After that, he blamed the God, "You have not given me one leg." Then he saw a businessman who was selling cycles. After that, he come to him and asked for some bag. He refused and tell that you are so strong and you are healthy, you why do you don't do any work? He said that God have not given me one leg, so I can't do any work. After that, when he gives some rupees to him, when he come forward and saw that the businessman also do not have two legs, the businessman don't have both the legs. After that, he said that the if we want if we have to do something, we do not have to see what do we have, we have to see what don't we have, we have to see what do we have.
Yes. You were again, Bhavya, using the God. But apart from that, you said businessmen don't have. Since you are talking about a story which has already occurred, you have to use past tense. Businessman did not have. Okay, you use don't instead of didn't. I think twice. Okay, now
Devesh,
yes,
Devesh,
Pooja?
are we not? We are not on the track. I suppose on the topic we are not. We have not
Yes,
understood the topic
we are
properly.
slightly off the topic. Yeah, that is understandable. Actually, our main focus is on language. So, but you are right. We are going into the morals
You can,
of.
Devesh, in conclusion, you can brief the whatever you
Yeah,
wanted
that
to
is what I
convey.
am going to do now. So let me say, uh, we digress. जब हम टॉपिक से थोड़ा हटते हैं उसको बोलते हैं digressed. We digressed into general ethical discussion about general morality. But our topic was specifically about the role of subconscious in our life. Now, the topic says that subconscious plays a very big role because it starts by saying that we are someone else's thought. We have very little control on our life. Now, you should start by saying that this is a polemical remark which exaggerates a point in order to highlight it, as it is not generally fully appreciated. Polemical का क्या मीनिंग होता है? POLEMICAL, polemical. Polemical means जब हम exaggerated way में किसी चीज के बारे में बात करते हैं, that is polemical. उसका नाउन होता है polemics. Polemics में जब हम डील करते हैं, indulge करते हैं, उसका एडजेक्टिव है polemical. The title is polemical. It is exaggerating by saying that subconscious alone determines. That is not true, but our subconscious shapes us. This is illustrated by the fact that those who are of nervous temperament or very aggressive in behavior or have diseases like ADHD. ADHD is a problem in which a person cannot concentrate. So this shows that we can't will everything in life. We can't rationally plan our life all the time. Our actions themselves are other people's behavior, of course, we can't control always. But our own actions are also not in our control. You have all faced this situation in life when you felt that I should not have behaved like this, but from inside something made you behave like that.
Yes, sir.
So this is the power of the subconscious. Okay, most of us are mentally strong enough to limit this power. But imagine there are some people who just can't limit that. They are totally controlled by their subconscious. Some of them are criminals, some of them are mad, some of them are suffering from psychiatric problems like ADHD. I said they can't concentrate on anything. Some people are behaving, they spoil their relations. Every biggest harm that comes to us due to subconscious illness is that we keep on spoiling our relationships. Nobody wants to spoil relationships, but our subconscious mind sometimes, when it is too much in the negative, it makes us do things which keep on spoiling our relationships. This mars the chances of our life in a very, very critical way. Do you all agree with me?
Yes, sir.
I hope the point is very
Yes,
clear
sir.
now how the subconscious shapes us
Sir, I want to
without.
ask you,
Yes, yes, go ahead.
sir, why do we used to make our subconscious power more stronger and stronger, and why we can't just focus on the aim that we want, and how did we just get these powers?
I'm coming to that now. Now we have to discuss why does the subconscious influence us so deeply, even against our own preference, and what can we do to limit this power. See, the subconscious affects us in 2 3 ways. First of all, through our genes, through our DNA, then through our brain chemistry. Then, as Freud, the great psychologist, used to say, through our infant experience. Certain things happen in our infancy. Infancy, you understand what is infancy?
No, sir.
Early childhood. A baby's baby period is called infancy. Baby is called infant. बहुत छोटा बच्चा जो होता है उसको infant या baby बोलते हैं.
Okay, sir.
उसी से noun बना है infancy. So whatever happens to us in infancy when we were very small, that shapes our brain subconscious. Okay, this is according to psychologists like Freud. At that time we could not rationally think too much because we were very small, but whatever our experiences impacted us in our infancy, they also went into the shaping of our subconscious. So this is how our subconscious is shaped. I'll give you an example. I don't know why, but I'm very much repulsed, even afraid of rats.
Like Doraemon.
Like?
There's a cartoon named Doraemon. He also used to afraid of the rats.
Yeah. Okay, I'm like a cartoon.
Like he's a robot that used to afraid from the rats. Doraemon.
I don't
He's
know
a
why,
Japanese.
because rats cannot easily harm us. But I think what must have happened is that when I was an infant, I was a very small baby, then maybe some mouse must have got onto my bed and must have bitten me, and I would have got scared, and that fear is there in my mind even now. Okay, so
I
these
used
fears
to
are
got
there.
scared from
These are irrational
cockroaches.
fears derived from our infant experience. Napoleon, Napoleon was a very brave and very
Yes, no,
brilliant.
Yes, sir.
Napoleon,
Napoleon Bonaparte.
He was a very brilliant general. He won so many battles. But when he was defeated in the end in the Battle of Waterloo,
Yes, sir.
the
Sir, he was
opposite,
Emperor of France.
he was Emperor of France. His rival, the general from England and from Prussia, they together defeated Napoleon. And I think his name was Wellington. Wellington defeated Napoleon. Now, what he did was he knew that Napoleon gets scared by dogs. So he uh, got together a band of hounds. Hound, you understand? शिकारी कुत्ते को बोलते हैं hound.
Yes, sir.
HOUND. He got together many hounds and put put them in the front of its army to panic Napoleon. Okay, this may be a story. I don't know if it is very much corroborated, but this is what is said about the Battle of Waterloo. So these are irrational fears, ways in which our subconscious mind, which has been shaped by something which happened in our early childhood, which we have actually forgotten, but its impact is there in our subconscious mind. So this is how subconscious controls us. Now, the most important question is what can we do to limit its negative feature? It also has some positive feature. For example, some people are very motivated, very hardworking, very disciplined, very focused, good in attention, etc. So these are also coming from subconscious. These are good habits. But if there are any negative habits, how can we limit them? Now you try and suggest something, then I'll tell you. Do you have any suggestion? How can we limit the influence of
So,
negative features
sir,
in our
as
own
I have a
subconscious?
bad habit, as I have a
Yes.
bad habit of biting nails, so
Hmm.
we should more focus on some other work. So my hand will be busy and I will not eat my nails.
Yeah, you can divert. You try to
Yes, sir.
create
I
some
just write my hand,
alternative,
so my hand will
uh,
be.
which can keep your mind busy so that you don't uh, you leave the habit easily. What else?
Yes, sir. It's have two benefits. Like one, my work will be completed and my hand will be busy, and I will stop eating my nails.
Yes, and no, it will not be so easy. It won't go away so easily because you are getting some comfort from nail biting. So you must try to get that same comfort from something else. At those moments when you tend to bite your nail. For example, as I said, you can twirl your hair, which doesn't look bad. Anything that gives you that same comfort. Otherwise, the habits don't go very easily. Lovely, you want to say something? I can see your hand raised.
Yes, sir. We can do meditation also.
Yes, very good. I was coming to this only. One way to enrich your subconscious is meditation. Second is if you have some serious problem, then you can consult a psychiatrist. You may need some medicine also. Sometimes brain chemicals get imbalanced and you can be very sad for a long time. Sometimes we all are sad, but if somebody remains sad even in happy moments, then they may need some medicines which a psychiatrist gives. Okay, there are chemicals like serotonin, oxytocin, dopamine. All these are peptide chemicals. The peptide is a branch of chemicals. They are proteins whose balance is very important in the brain. Okay, if it gets very imbalanced, then you need some medicine to correct that. Okay, and above all, very good way to weed out negatives from your subconscious. Weed out, समझते हो what is weed out?
Divish,
Start
your voice is
reading.
breaking, Divish.
Read out.
Start reading.
Weed out means clean up. वीड एक्चुअली बोलते हैं बैड ग्रास, जो ग्रास अच्छे पौधों को नुकसान पहुंचाती है उसको बोलते हैं वीड.
Sir, the unwanted plants that grow with the crop.
Yeah, unwanted grass. So that is called, that verb is weed out. So I'm using that as a metaphor to weed out the negatives from your subconscious. Above all, you should make very good friends. Not only friends, good mentors. Who can give the meaning of the word mentor?
May I?
Yes, lovely.
Sir, guide.
Yes, very good. Some senior person who can guide you very well and who inspires you to become your best. Such friends and such mentors, you should be there. You should find and keep company with them. This is how your subconscious will change slowly. Okay? For example, I'll tell you from my own life. I was also born in a old locality in Old Delhi where children used to play rough games, etc., and even abuse sometimes in the streets. But I used to watch in my school, there were some very good students from very educated families. The way they used to behave, I just watched and picked up from them. Similarly, I picked up from my teachers. They are never seen eating snacks on the street. They only eat at home, etc. So these habits we pick up by having good company of both friends, family, and mentors. Okay. I hope now you have understood what we can do, but we cannot completely change our subconscious. Maybe we can only try and tap it partially for improving our lives. Okay, so we should not be frustrated if we can't change something quickly or completely. There is no point in getting frustrated because subconscious is very powerful. Only in our next life we will get sometimes what we want. Okay, इसलिए अच्छे गाने गाते रहना चाहिए, खुश रहना चाहिए और कभी कभी नाच भी लेना चाहिए अकेले. Okay, good night.
Good night.